Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can tell from the title of this video, we are here to go over the newest alphalete haul, which is drop 3 after alphalete has done their rebrand. The launch is on Saturday, June 28th at 12 p.m. CST, which is 1 p.m. EST in my time zone, Toronto area. And as always, you can use code Gabby to get you 10% off your entire order. We're gonna dive right in because we have some insane new products. Some absolutely insane, revolutionary, new favorite products. So we have a seamless collection coming out, and then we also have tenacity items coming out. Some of my absolute favorite items. Let's just get into it. We're gonna start with the seamless collection. Alphalete has a brand new legging and short, you guys. This is the Pump collection by Alphalete, and it is quite literally insane. So if you guys thought Revive was good, remember Revive from a few launches ago that had that contour under the glutes, very, very flattering on the glutes. I said that Revive has now replaced Amplify for me. Revive is my go-to shorts. They're kind of my new favorite. Already Alphalete has leveled up and they are now introducing Pump, which, guys, when I tell you it gives you an instant BBL, I'm not even kidding. They wanted to call them the BBL legging because I can't even explain to you. You will just have to see. You will have to see for yourself and put them on for yourself. The second I put the leggings on my body and looked in the mirror, I wish I got my immediate reaction. I should have filmed an initial reaction because I kid you not, my jaw hit the floor at the lift that these leggings give you. If you thought Revive was good, you must try Pump. Instant new favorite. All amplifies have been replaced. I don't even think I'll wear my older amplify anymore. These are more comfortable, more flattering, just overall so much better. I'm so excited. Like, I'm actually finally so excited about a seamless item that fits really well and looks really amazing. Oh, guys, we're so back. We're so back. Seamless is so back for me. I was a seamless hater for a little bit and I was just aura, aura, aura. Now I'm gonna be pump, pump, pump. No, I'm actually so excited. Guys, you need to try them. You need to try them. Firstly, we'll talk about the leggings. I did only grab one pair simply because it's summer in Canada and I just wanted to have more shorts because I always wear shorts in the summer in Canada. I need to. Well, we only have 2 months of sunshine, you know what I'm saying? So I did only grab one of the leggings. I grabbed the espresso color, which is absolutely gorgeous. The colors from this launch are really, really nice. We have some vibrant colors, but then we also have some neutrals. So I feel like actually all of our bases are covered in this launch because we have really nice jewel tones in the Pump items. And then we have some really nice vibrant colors in the Tenacity, which looks really good with the tan. There's a lot of variety of colors here to work with. Starting with the Pump leggings and shorts. I'll put the colors on the screen, but we have some really good options here. As I said, we have the neutrals because we have the black, the espresso, the Sahara for if you want more of those neutral tones. And then we also have some nice vibrant jewel tones. I really love the blue, the Palace blue, the emerald green. The acai berry is stunning. It's really beautiful and it looks really good with the brown. I think it's a great combination. The shorts have a few extra colors as well. Here's the shorts right here. This purple, this is one of my favorite colors ever. I'm such a purple girl. Night Swim actually did a purple just like this last summer and it's beautiful. It's one of my go-tos, one of my favorite color suits that I wear all the time. I do want to mention the branding. So we have the typical Alphalete across the back that we see on most of Alphalete's seamless items, but then they added the new A at the front in white. In all the colors, it's white. Except for the white shorts, in which it is like a silver gray color. Also, white shorts is crazy. We'll get to that in a minute. I'm not gonna lie, I straight up hate this. I hate it. It's giving the direct competitor to Alphalete, if you know what I'm talking about, from a distance. If I saw that on the hip, I would think, oh, that's I'm hoping in the future we can do the same tone branding. This just white logo is all I see when I'm looking at these. And for some reason, I really, really hate the hip logo. I don't know why we needed to add this when it says alphalete in giant letters on the back. It just seems like a lot of branding for one item. I love the Tenacity, which we'll get to later, but the Tenacity has this branding, but it's the exact same color as the item. If this was the same color, I wouldn't be mad at all. I would be so fine with it and so fine with branding on the back and front, but the white is really rubbing me the wrong way. So the fabric, I would say compared to Revive, this is much more comfortable. This fabric feels very, very similar to Amplify Contour, except it's a little bit thicker, especially because it has this pump. Like, look at, you can literally see where it's gonna be cupping your glutes. It is a little bit thicker than Contour, but I didn't find it annoying. I actually found Revive to be even thicker than this, and I found Revive very stiff. It wasn't as stretchy or flexible as this. Revive was just much more stiff and tight and really snug and like squeezed you more compressive. I found I did need to size up in Revive to smalls. I was worried about that this time as well. So I did order some smalls and some extra smalls in the shorts, and extra small does actually fit better. So in the try on clips, you can see in the purple that I'm wearing the extra small. I got these 2 in extra small, and then I got these 3 in small. I think the extra smalls look better and fit better on me. They cup my glutes better. I was worried that there wouldn't, I have a very long bum. It's long, okay? And I was worried that it wouldn't fit in this section. So that's why I grabbed some size smalls. However, because they're smalls and they have a little bit more room, I was needing to pull them up more, which was resulting in this glute contour actually sitting higher on my glute. So it actually had the reverse effect, the effect I did not want. And the extra small actually sits under my bum a little bit better because I don't have to tug it up as high and it's not as loose on the waist. I would only size up if you're truly between sizes, or if you want a little bit more of a comfy fit. I find the small is very comfortable, but you can tell it's a little bit too big. It just doesn't have the same lift effect as the extra small. Like for Revive, I do think small fits me better, even if it's a little bit loose in the waist. I do still think small fits me better, whereas with these ones, I would stick with your normal size and I wouldn't size up because you're just gonna have too much fabric and you're gonna need to pull them up too much, and the contour is not gonna sit where it's meant to sit. So I would go with your normal size. I also find the waist on the extra small fits a lot better than the small. The small, it's not baggy, but it has a lot more room in the waistband. And another thing I love about the pump is the waistband is lower than it is on Amplify and Amplify V2 or Amplify Contour. The waistband on these is perfect. It sits at the perfect height where it's not too low, not too high. I just love it. I find it so flattering because I hate when things are too high-waisted and then it makes your glutes look really long. It makes them look smaller. With this, it just fits perfect. It doesn't cut off my butt or anything at the top. I really love these. I really love them, and I'm so excited to keep having different colors of them. I'm gonna be phasing out all my Amplify leggings. I just won't be going for them anymore because I'm gonna be going for these all the time. They just make me feel so confident because my butt feels gigantic in them. It's literally, my butt looks way bigger, like noticeably bigger. There's an actual lift. You can, when you're wearing it, you can feel this under your glute, and not in a bad way, in a good way, where you're like, I can feel that my butt is being cupped and lifted right now. You just have to try them for yourself. You have to try them and see the magic of these. They are catfish shorts and leggings. The other thing about the extra small versus small is I do find the extra small is a little bit snug on my legs, on my thighs, but I would still stick with the extra small. The small does fit my legs and thighs better, but again, it just doesn't fit my glutes and the waistband as much. So I kind of have to deal with it being really tight on my thighs. But honestly, it's worth it. What is the length? 5-inch inseam. 3-tier waistband with a 2-tier glute support. And the scrunch is different too on these. So the scrunch is flatter and almost a little bit more minimal looking. Also, don't look at my nail. Now the white pair, She's see-through. Yeah, you can definitely see through the white pair. I don't know if you could tell I was wearing yellow underwear on the try on haul. White was a small and they looked too big, almost too baggy. In the white, you can see cellulite. You can quite literally see everything in the white. Let's move on to the other items here. So we do have more push tanks coming back. I didn't grab any of these because honestly, I don't wear them as much as I thought. For some reason, I feel like they make my arms look bigger than they are. And that's just a me thing. That is just an insecurity of mine. It's just me being silly. I do find them, they fit very, very, very snug, quite tight. If you're between sizes, size up in the push tank. I just prefer some of the other items and I really wanted to try these new bras. So alphalete has a brand new bra called the Sandy bra. I was very scared for these because in our group chat, everybody was saying that these fit so small, they're so tight. We even got a message from the designer saying that these bras, when the bulk shipment came in, they fit one size too small. She said, make sure you guys all size up in them because they fit really, really, really tight. So if you're an extra small, get a small. If you're a small, get a medium. She told us all to size up. Now, that being said, I do agree that they fit very tight. However, I can actually fit into the extra small and it's not as bad as I was expecting it to be. I have extra small in the blue and small in the acai color. And I did take the padding out of both of these, but in the try on clips, I left the padding on so you could see what the padding looks like because the padding is very dense and huge. This is massive. What? This is gigantic for me. So I had to take the padding out because it looked ridiculous on me because I didn't fill it out. Like I don't have enough chest to fill that out. So I was like, okay, maybe the extra small will fit better. I was kind of scared and it does. Once I adjust these straps and made them a lot shorter and I went like this a little and just kind of, you know, pulled it out a little, the extra small does fit. It is quite tight on the back. If you don't like things being tight across your back, I would size up or maybe even skip this bra. But if you have a larger chest but smaller band size, this is gonna be the bra for you. You are going to absolutely love this bra. I have worked out in the small and I found it very, very comfortable. That's the thing, I can wear both. I do think I honestly am fine with my extra small, my normal size, but I find these really flattering. They give you a really nice push up. They're nice and minimal. And I love the scrunch detail here to kind of go with the pump bottoms. It has a little scrunch. I love the V. It kind of goes up a little bit here, which we all know I love because I talked about that so many times in the last video. It's all kind of one piece. I like that it's flat across the back. So it does dig in a little bit, but not in a way that I felt like I was bursting out of it. I don't know. It's super, super snug, super, super tight. I would say most people are going to want to size up in this, and the small does still fit me perfectly fine. In fact, it fits me quite snug still. I'm actually gonna adjust the straps a little bit, but if you put it on and found it really tight, adjust the straps and it does help. Now, be very careful with these because they don't really move. You have to pull, oh my God, pull the strap up like this and then pull this to adjust the strap. Don't just start tugging on this because it's gonna stretch this strap out. These straps are quite thick, so it doesn't slide nicely. You have to kind of manually adjust it. So be very careful with the over the shoulder straps on this. It's definitely a little bit thicker. It's not gonna be that second skin feeling. It has that seamless fabric feeling, but I really like the push up in it. Again, I don't like this logo. I just find it obnoxious. Like it takes away from the design for me. It almost makes it seem cheaper. Like imagine it without it. It just looks so clean without it. These are definitely growing on me. They're not my absolute favorite bra ever, but I think I need to kind of wear them more, do more workouts in them. If you get overstimulated easily, which I do, I would size up in these. It's hard because I feel like everyone's gonna say size up, size up, size up. And then here I am being like, I actually like my normal size. So I'm probably the odd one out. They do fit a size lower. It's just sometimes I can size down to extra, extra small in bras because I just, you know, not much here. The final item in the seamless is the new shape jacket. I know I've been kind of going all over the place on sizing with some of these things. Just to summarize, extra small so far in everything you've seen. This one, however, actually fits insanely tight and I would recommend sizing up. So the blue one was extra small, and I will probably be giving this away because it is so insanely tight on my arms, under my armpits. It just squeezes me to the point where it's unbearable. It's so tight. And I find even the small extremely tight. So I would recommend for sure sizing up in these. I love the look of them and I love the fit of them though. They're just very tight. I love how long the sleeves are. I love in the front how it kind of goes a little bit longer. It dips down in the front and then goes higher in the back. I find that very flattering. And the zipper luckily locks. So when you do the zipper up and then you push it down like that, it locks in place, which is great because these are so tight that if you didn't have the lock feature, the zipper would just slide right on down. So make sure you lock the zipper to the bottom and then it won't move at all and you can't move the zipper. The branding on this is a little bit smaller. It just has the alphalete. Again, I don't love the white. I really just don't like the white on top of other colors. But having this be the same color would have been the move, or not even the exact same color, but a similar color. That probably would have been more expensive, but even if we just did a few shades darker than this on here, that would have been so nice. I love a monochrome moment. It doesn't even need to be the exact same shade. I would recommend for sure sizing up in the jackets, whereas everything else in the pump seamless, go with your true size. Maybe size up in the bras though too. The shorts though, stick with your true size. Sorry, that was so confusing with the sizing. So I hope I kind of nailed all of that. This is everything that's coming out for the seamless stuff. Now that we've discussed all the seamless items, it's time to chat about Tenacity. I used to be such a hardcore Tenacity hater, but I think she's really growing on me because the products are getting better and better. So firstly, we have the Lena bra, which I don't need to discuss too much because I have hammered into the ground that this is one of my absolute favorite sports bras ever. This might be my #1 favorite alphalete sports bra, at least right now. She is, I mean, maybe 2 after Aura. Yeah, I think the Aura Strappy is still #1. This girl, I think she might be #2. And these colors, look at these. This is all four colors. They are so summer. This is so summer. Actually, firstly, if you haven't heard me talk about Tenacity fabric and you've never tried it before, it is butter soft to the point where it's slippery. Like these are slipping and sliding, slick as a dolphin. That's how they feel. It's just slippery, soft, like butter. This fabric is really insane. The branding, she's perfect. Look at it. Can you even see it? No, because it's the same color. And that's what I like to see. Look how just elevated and clean this looks when it doesn't have a bright white branding on it. If that was white, I would be so annoyed. But it just looks so much better when it's the same color. When it's monochrome, it's so clean. So I did try a different size this time. So I am a true extra small in these. I did size down to an extra small in the orange just to test it out and see how I liked it. I did actually like it. I did like the extra small. It does go up a little bit higher on my back, but because this fabric is butter second skin, seamless, it doesn't dig in anywhere, it's very stretchy. I do find that you're able to go down a size if you have a smaller chest size like me because it allows for a little bit more push-up. I also took the pads out of this one. I think from now on, I'll probably go with extra small in these just so I can get a little bit more lift. I do have extra small in all the other colors and all the ones from the previous launches. Truly, I don't think a lot of people are gonna size down in this, but it's an option. If you have a smaller chest, just know that it's doable and it's really comfortable still. Let's move on from the bra to the shorts because the last launch made me appreciate the Tenacity bottoms a little bit more. So I hate all the core Tenacity stuff. I don't like it. I don't like the thin little band at the top of those. I've always been a Tenacity bottom hater until the previous launch where they had the V shape in the front. And I didn't mind those ones. However, I did need to size up to small in those because I find Tenacity bottoms just fit insanely small. However, this launch, we have a new development. So I did get size smalls in the dip back shorts because in the dip back leggings, I had to size all the way up to medium for them to fit and not be squeezing me. I think they fixed them. I think they have fixed the sizing of the Tenacity shorts because I tried on the smalls and I did find that they were even a little bit big. I wouldn't say big, like they didn't look too big or anything, except I'm very curious to try extra small. I did ask today if they could send me an extra small. These are the extra small shorts. I actually like them. I think they did kind of fix the sizing on the Tenacity bottoms, which is so exciting. I feel like I could kind of go either way with the sizing on the shorts. I think the dip back looks a little bit better on the extra small. They are very short, but you don't need to size up in the shorts. These are my extra small. This is my true to size. I'm kind of fine with them. I'll still wear the smalls, but you don't need to size up. The effect of the dip back is lost a little bit in the small because I need to pull them up more. I find these very, very comfortable though, which is great for Tenacity. The front is a nice seamless like aura. The back does have that thin band, but I don't notice it as much because it's the dip back. I don't know what it is. And the dip back is so minimal. It's just like the tiniest little dip. There's almost not a point in it. It's too small. There's something with the dip back that isn't very flattering on the glutes. They almost look a little bit too lengthened. 5-inch inseam, so the same length as the other ones. Also with Tenacity bottoms, they have a hidden glute scrunch, so the scrunch is more on the inside of the legging. It doesn't look like a scrunch, especially when it's on, you can't tell that there's a scrunch. I honestly don't find this does much. These aren't the most flattering on the glutes. These are probably the most comfortable Tenacity shorts I've put on so far, and the most true to size Tenacity bottoms, I would say. The next product is very, very exciting. We have a Lena bodysuit. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. So the Lena bra that I was just raving about how much I love it and how much I love the back of it, it now comes in a bodysuit with that same back. So the adjustable, which I don't even think I mentioned this about the bra because I've talked about it so many times, but the adjustable strap in the back is the same on the bodysuit. So you can slide these little sliders out to the side to have like an open back, or you can slide them in. I think I personally like them in a little bit more, especially on the bodysuit. I just really like the look of it. And the V on the bodysuit, the deep V looks so good. I find the V better on the bodysuit than it is on the shorts. I think just because it's a bodysuit, so it has other areas to kind of pull up. It is so flattering. This entire bodysuit is so flattering. Look at the shape of it. Look at the waist, how it goes in. Yeah, this is the most comfortable bodysuit alphalete has done so far. So remember the Cole bodysuit, which was the first bodysuit alphalete did that had the shorts? That one I felt like was really, really tight. And I think a size small fit me better, just like all the Tenacity at first, where everything was too tight. I think they finally have the sizing correct for Tenacity. So I can finally say with the new Tenacity stuff, you can go with your normal sizes and you're gonna be okay. The sizing's not all over the place anymore. Everything fits so much better. I got an extra small in the bodysuit. I honestly think I could possibly size down to extra, extra small. I just got the extra, extra small in the mail. I do actually really like it. I find it very comfortable. It does sit a lot lower, but I kind of like it. It feels more compressive. So if you're between sizes, I would size down. I don't think you need to size down, but I find it more snatching sizing down. It is tighter on the legs, so the extra small is more comfortable, but I do still like this one actually. I'm not mad at the size down. Extra small is my true to size in these. Small would be too big. These do fit a little bit bigger. They're very second skin feeling. This I could wear all day easily. This is so comfortable. This is probably the most comfortable thing that's launching out of everything. It's not very compressive, so it's not going to be squeezing your stomach at all. It's not going to be pinching you anywhere. It's very comfortable on the legs. So if you don't like things digging into your legs, I would definitely go with something that has more of the Tenacity second skin fabric feel versus the seamless stuff, because that does dig into your legs a lot more compared to this. The back is so flattering. The straps over the shoulders aren't adjustable, so if you're between sizes, I would size down in this. I did take the padding out of the purple one so you can see what it looks like without the padding. I left the padding in on the neon coral orange color one. The only thing about these bodysuits is there is a little bit of gaping. So there's a little bit of gaping kind of under the arm and in the back area. I think it's just the cut of how the bodysuit is, but it does tend to kind of gape a little bit. It doesn't bother me a ton because it's only when I like twist my waist that you can see it. And I just find these so comfortable and flattering that it almost doesn't even really matter that it gapes a little bit in the side when I'm moving around, because they're so cute. They're so cute and flattering and comfortable. I really, really like these. These also have the hidden glute scrunch, so that's a little bit more flattering on your glutes as well. It's a 5.5 inseam. The branding again is monochrome. It's the same color. You can barely see it. I love how there's a little kind of scoop in the front area. I love the neckline. I'm curious to see how I feel wearing them in the gym, especially in such bright colors. I think the black one, I'll become comfortable in the gym, but I'm kind of nervous to wear like a bright neon orange bodysuit in the gym. I don't know, that feels like a lot of people are gonna stare at me, and that makes me kind of nervous. So we'll see how I feel. For Pilates though, oh my gosh, these would be so cute on the little Pilates princess girlies or a little yoga moment. This would be so comfy for Pilates. Oh my gosh, they have dip back leggings. I didn't even realize they brought the dip back legging back because I'm such a hater. There's also some little baby tees. I personally just don't really go for these. Out of the men's stuff, I only grabbed, where are they? The Force Core cutoff because I really liked this blue, and I actually really like the fit of this. I like that it's kind of like closer in on the top. I got an extra small. One thing about me is I love a huge, big gaping armhole. I find this so comfortable and so flattering. Throwing this over a little bikini or throwing this over a sports bra, really flattering. You can't really wear it without a bra because the armhole is so big that you would see everything, but walking around at home in one of these is so comfortable. These are a good little pump cover, but a tank top version. My favorite items coming out, my top 3 are definitely the pump leggings and shorts, and then the bodysuit and the bra, which I guess is kind of 4 items, but I'm lumping together the leggings and the shorts because I can't narrow it down any further than that. I think everybody needs to try pump. I want to hear all your feedback. I want to know what you guys think. I hope that helped. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any questions, please. Again, code Gabby gets you 10% off your entire order. And I can't wait to hear what you guys think. I actually cannot wait. Please send me your reviews. Send me clips of you trying them on. Send me everything. Tag me in your stories. I want to see what you guys think about these items, especially the pump stuff. I want your feedback. Okay, that is all. I'll see you guys in the next one.